The whole concept of optimum nutrition and what our nutrients need, I knew the one piece that I was really missing was the beginning piece. You know, how you go the nutrients in the soil into the plants and into us, and how do we make that part sustainable. And what really blew my mind was when I met Dan Kittredge, who runs the Bionutrient Research Institute. And you know, we love organic, and we are organic here and beyond organic because of what we're doing with the seeds and the soil. And you know, he really explained that piece, the fundamental principles, really is optimum nutrition for the soil. And my job has been, you know, how that optimum nutrition makes us function. So we've kind of got on the soil, food, gut, brain superhighway, putting those two pieces together. And my mission is to literally find ways to grow so we have this incredible nutrient density. And of course, commercially, farmers want to sell, you know, big carrots. They have no interest, there's no motivation to have more nutrients in that food. And that's what's really happened, is we've gone from, like, even the mid-Victorians, if you exclude infant mortality, were living just as long as we were, but healthier. We now have about 14 years on average of disability, meaning can't climb 10 stairs. So, you know, we're just thinking of things like dementia as something that happens to everyone, and it's totally unnecessary. All my profound teachers, like Dr. Linus Pauling, twice Nobel Prize winner, Dr. Abraham Holford, you know, they died in their 90s, but they died with an absolutely sharp mind. You know, you might lose your hair, but you don't need to lose your memories. And so back in those, even mid-Victorian, which, you know, we can go a lot further back into tribal environments, there was nutrient density in the food that they eat. And now all our ultra-processed foods have so little nutrient density. And because we eat less, we actually eat less because we exercise less, we've got less food without nutrients to nourish ourselves. And even though we may not immediately suffer from scurvy or beriberi, like serious deficiencies, we've got this background of lack of nutrients, and eventually body systems start to shut down. And in effect, it's the same thing driving dementia, diabetes, heart disease, autoimmune disease. It's just kind of where the problem first hits. And that's what's being completely missed by the pharmaceutical industry. You try to find, you know, one thing for each disease without, obviously they can't commercialize. So at the moment we have an entire food industry and drug industry that is, you know, privatized and making money, and then the social system has to pick up the adverse effects of that, you know, of that. And that's why, you know, healthcare is failing. I mean, NHS is, you know, close to 200 billion a year. We're talking about almost 20% of GDP going into healthcare. I mean, it's completely insane.